Good morning and happy Sunday. It is April the 30th, and you know what always happens at the end of the month: planner flips. So if you're interested, stay tuned. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get to flipping. I'm going to start with this one first. So, this is the Clever Fox Pocket Planner. And for a portion of April, I was in this planner. I had decorated it, and I was like, I'm going to stay in this for my social media. But let's just open it and see. So I decorated it all nice and pretty because, I was trying to really like this and to really like stay in it. So, I think I already kind of did a flip of this, but this is how my April monthly turned out for this calendar here. This was the social media, so I only kept track of my posting schedule. What I actually posted was done on each day during the week. So I started off wanting to really love this planner, but guys, it didn't go as planned. I had set it up. I had put my tabs on there from Shine Sticker Studio, which I'm regretting now because I want to use them, so I don't know if I can take them off. Maybe if I purchase some undo, I can go through and take them off. But word to the wise, make sure you're going to stay in your planner before you use the cute little tabs that you purchase from these shops because, yeah, I didn't. So April, you can see here, I went through and I basically just notated what I posted on each day and for what shop. So this was working out okay, and I was liking it because this is a petite planner. But then I also love the fact that it already had a built-in tracker and it had enough space for me to list all of the shops that I was, um, you know, um, PRing for, and then I could just go through and check off when I posted. It was very good at helping me keep track of, what I needed to post for different groups. So I kept going. I was like, okay, that's just the first week of April. Then I got into the second week of April, and here you can see I used Spooky Babe. And that's the thing. When you're PRing for shops, you have, well, I'm not going to say you have to use their products, but it's expected that you do use their products. So, I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose, right? So I did this spread with some of the Spooky Babe deco. And then you can see I was very vigilant in keeping track of what I posted. And I was very specific, which is why, I'm going to get fast forward a little bit, which is why I ended up switching out of this planner because even though this was cute and petite, it just was not enough room. And so things started getting crowded. I started running out of space, and it also left, I couldn't decorate it as much. So I'm still keeping track of what I post, when I post, and to what social media. So like Facebook, Instagram, whatever. So I'm going to flip to the third week. The third week is decorated kind of cute. And so is the fourth week. And after that second week of April, I just sat down and I was like, this is not working. So then I ditched this planner. And then I was like, okay, I shopped my stash. And then I was like, okay, I need something a little bigger. And I wasn't going to go out and purchase anything. So I pulled this from my stash, which is a spiral planner. I purchased this at Michael's. As you can see, it says 2021 through 2022. So I ended up redating this one. I had previously like kind of planned in this one. So I jumped over here to April. I love the fact that, you know, it was spiral. I didn't have to worry about things falling out. All the pages were there. So, you know, I didn't do an April monthly because I was going into the 3rd week. So we jumped from this small size here to this much larger layout. And here I used a kit from Wilson Wild. I believe it's called, I'm not sure, but I had just a lot of space to write down. And as you can see, I had some white spaces, which is fine. The most important thing was that I had enough space to write down exactly what I needed to write down. And then since I didn't, this one also had a tracker here, so I was still able to have that built-in tracker, which was a plus. And then I had my to-do list over here of things that I needed to do. So I was like, I was really vibing with this. I was like, okay, I like this. This is going to be okay for me. We go to the last week of April, which is this week. And I absolutely love this spread. This is the One Earth kit from Wilson Wild. And as you can see, it's the blue and the green are just so pretty together. And it was obviously a lot going on this week with the PR. Of course, my PR schedule's down here. I also have this section at the bottom to keep track of Happy Mail because I do consider that part of social media planning. You know, letting your followers and your viewers see the awesome products that, you know, they can get and how you use those products. So I'm really loving this kit. But you guys, I just can't commit. Even though I love this layout, I love the spiral bound. It even had a spot back here for, if I didn't take it out, it had a place for notes. It also came in the front with a pocket, which is perfect. It came with some stickers in the front. And even though it had all of that, you guys know what I did. In May, I am moving into this. This was one of the, sorry, that's something that I need to remember. So for May, even though I loved the spiral, I was like, okay, let me just give Happy Planner one more try. So in May, I will be moving into this Happy Planner disc bound. As you can see, I've already set it up. And it's going to be awesome. I've already done my May monthly. This is a kit from, I think, Eslo Planning, I want to say. Yeah, Eslo. And so I'm already set up for May and ready to go. So this is, I still have, I'm hoping, you guys, that this works. I'm really hoping and keeping my fingers crossed. But I have this social dashboard here that I had specially made, and it's been like probably like a year and a half ago. So if I can find out where I purchased this from, I will link it below. But it just kind of moves from week to week, so I can flip right to the week. And this is one of the new planners that I think you could only purchase at Walmart. My friend Carmen at Cantuti Plans turned me on to this planner, and I was like, let me give Happy Planner one more go. So, and I already have a lot of, Happy Planner stuff that I need to use up. So, but the cool thing about this is that you get 2 weeks. It's following that dashboard layout, but instead of getting that one blank page over here on the side to do um, whatever you need to do with, it gives you the 2 weeks, and then you only have the portion up here in the upper left of each page to write down your to-dos. So I'm hoping that this works. The one thing that I am losing is the tracker. I like just opening it up visually to see which shops I'm posting more frequently and which shops I need to pay more attention to. So I think I'm going to have to create a built-in tracker, but this is what I'm going to be using in May. So at the end of May, you'll get a flip of the social media. So that's it for the April flips of all of the social media planners. So I guess this is kind of like an April flip and a quarterly update. So I guess I'm kind of smushing it all into one, which is really good. Kind of like that. Let me see. Let me put this back in here because I need to remember that. And I will be right back. This cutie pie here. I absolutely love this cover. This is an Agenda 52. It was a ring planner. I took out the rings and I'm using it as my A5. So let's flip right through April. I guess I can get rid of these because it is no longer Easter. So I think this was on some type of card, some kind of happy mail, and I just cut it out, and I think it's so cute. So I'll be using that again next year. So let me see. Did I start off April in this? Yes. So update. I did stick to this for April. I actually started it in April, but prior to that, I was in this Stalogy A5. So this is what I started off with at the beginning of the year. Like I said, this is kind of like a combination of my April flip and my quarterly update. So this is what I started off with. Everything's going very well. I was using this kind of like as my daily memory planner. So everything was going good. I stayed in it. And then, of course, when you start watching planner videos, you have this fear. You're overcome with this fear. And so I was like, man, I think I want to try out the Hobonichi cousin. I've had a Hobonichi cousin before. So now I'm just using this since I've already set it up. I just basically use it to like take notes and things now. I still have like my finances, my finance part, my budget in the back. And then I have like books that I need to transfer over. So this is still in use, but it's not the main memory planner. Came April last month, or this month, I moved into this, which is the Hobonichi Techo cousin. So it has the monthly laid out. So this is how I decorated the monthly. This is a kit, I believe, from Wilson Wild. You guys, the shop has amazing kits. So just go take a look. You will probably find something that you love and can't live without. And this is just an ollie clip that I use to kind of keep my pages together so that I don't have to continuously flip. But April, that's kind of personal. I didn't go through and hide some of the personal things. So if you see something, just ignore it. Let's move along. We're all adults. So April, I just kind of like just notated special things that happen on special days. So like my cousin's son was christened on April the 8th. And then, of course, this was the week that I finally got out of training for my position, my new position. And then we had our new couch delivered. Then, of course, taxes. And then I've got some reminders about like actual days that I have to post. So I know that kind of might be redundant, but this is like my catch-all kind of memory, if that makes sense. So I wanted to make sure I didn't miss that. And, you know, just different highlights. My son's birthday, things like that. So May has already been set up. This is also a kit from Wilson Wild. You guys, I'll try to link all of these kits below so that you can just click on it and go and purchase. The kits come in a vertical format and also a Hobonichi cousin format. And then she has the little mini kits as well. So if you have smaller size planners, you can purchase those. The cool thing about the shop is that you don't have to buy a whole kit. You can just buy what you want. So if you only want washi, you buy washi. If you only want boxes, you buy boxes. If you like just the large deco boxes, you can buy those. So that's what I like. So May is already set up. I will sit down probably tonight or early tomorrow morning and just kind of fill in, take the items from my cell phone and other calendars and just fill things in. May is going to be jam-packed with things. I'm celebrating my 6-year wedding anniversary, and then of course it's Memorial Day, and then you have Mother's Day, and then it's also my husband's birthday. So like I said, May is packed. There's college graduations, all types of celebrations. So May is, when you see this next month on the flip, it will probably be so cluttered. So let's go ahead and get to the April section. So April, so this was the first couple of days of April and the last week of March. So let's see. Of course, this April Fool's Day. Oh, I remember this weekend because our alarm system kept going off just for no apparent reason at all. So we had to have a house call and have the guy come and check. And it actually had something to do with the garage. So that was fixed. And then I started watching the Yellow Jackets Netflix series. I think it's on Netflix. So that was good. And then let's see, what other things happened? Oh, my son got inducted into Honors College and also Alpha Lambda Mu, which is an academic fraternity. So I was super proud of that. Yay, Bryson. Both of my kids are truly smart, truly amazing. And, you know, they're just awesome. They really are. They are terrific. So here is the first full week of April, going from April the 3rd through the 9th. Just highlighting special events, things I need to do, my work schedule, when I paid bills, the weather, when I received Happy Mail, and then of course it was Easter. And I thought this was so cute. This is some deco from Wilson Wild. It's creepy, cute Easter, it's fun. I don't have smaller kids that I have to, you know, do the Easter egg hunts for and make the Easter baskets and all of that stuff. So I just thought it was cute to do something non-traditional. Okay. And I think, so this week I did mainly vertical. But when we go into the second full week of April, I tried something different here. So I split each day, or did I? I split each day horizontally. And so I have a slot for things that I need to do, my meals, tracking my habits, PR post, and then when I cleaned. And then I put a tracker down here for no spend, which I did really good that week. I only bought items on 2 days of the week, which was Wednesday and Friday. So I did very good on my no spend. This was also the week of spring break. So my husband was off of work and he was working on some bookshelves and things. So I really like this layout because at a glance, I could see everything, what I did, what was the priority. Up here, I left space for the priority event that needed to get done, a priority to me. And I really like this. I really, really, really enjoyed this format. So I may try that again. And then, let's see. Oh, that just came out. Okay, well, that was tipped in. This is a Happy Planner and HP Dash. And I just cut off the disc punch. And I tried to tape it in, but it didn't stay, obviously. So we'll just move that off to the side. So this is the week of April the 17th through the 23rd. I kind of did that same layout, but I only ended up doing, okay, so in the header, right here where this washi is, I put down what needed to get done that day. What was the priority, or, you know, whatever. And then here was basically my to-do checklist. And then here was anything that I wasn't expecting to happen. So like on 17th, I didn't know that the exterminators were coming. So that ended up getting placed in because my husband didn't tell me till like the night before. So it was not written down. And then this was, I actually, well, we knew that the couch was being delivered sometime, you know, over the weekend or whatever, but it actually ended up being delivered on the Monday. So that got written in. And then my cousin came by and, well, she was supposed to come by and drop off some money, but she didn't. She ended up cash apping me the money. And then I got Happy Mail. So with Happy Mail, you never know when it's going to come. So this horizontal row here was for things that happened but weren't actually planned to happen, if that makes sense. And then this middle section here was PR. I wonder what was going on these days that I didn't. I probably did. And that's why I like having the social media, because I can go back on that day and I can actually see what I did. And then I kept track of my dinners, Happy Meal, exercise, my work schedule. I work Monday through Friday, so that's a given. And then what I did for self-care for the entire week, which we went thrift store shopping, browsing. Me and my husband love to do that. It's like our little activity we do together. So we love to do that. And then this last horizontal row here is house cleaning, chores, things that I did around the home. Okay, and we're moving into this week. This is the last week of April, and I love it. I absolutely freaking love this spread. This was my son's birthday week. His birthday was on a Thursday, and I just decided, instead of doing, like, you know, the little, oh, it's happy birthday balloons and deco and cakes, and he's a boy, he's a man, and he loves mysterious things and spooky crime thriller things such as I do. So I said, I'm going to just spook it up. Not really. It's kind of spooky. It's kind of different, and I love it. So I used a kit from Spooky Babe stickers. I'm not even really sure what the kit is called, but I just call it the murder kit because it had like snippets and washi and um, just different deco centered around like serial killers. So I used that along with their day of the week headers. And this washi here is from Pretty Cute Planner, and it has the skulls with the roses, and it kind of brings in the red in the kit. And this is from BEPD Shop, and this is Happy Planner, of course. Happy Planner, Happy Planner. And I absolutely love this. I love it. It's full. It just really, it's going to be something fun to look back on at the end of the year. And I love it. You probably don't, but I love it. So this is how April ended up. And let's see. In May, I've already kind of set up. So let's get to these dailies here. So you guys, that was the end of the flip for my Hobonichi Weeks daily pages. While I was editing out the footage, I erased all of the sound. So I'm going to have to come in and do a voiceover. So this here, this planner was my A5 Stylogy, and that is my Hobonichi Weeks Mega that I had started off using at the beginning. The yellow planner there has now become my work planner, and I have no idea why I'm showing you my social media planner, but I'm attempting to do a quick flip. I did start off planning in this before I switched over to the Sweet Freckled Weekly Designs Diary, and I'm just briefly just letting you see the pages of how I was using it. Yeah, pretty little cute decorated planner. But anyway, I stopped using this planner because I transitioned over to the other Hobonichi type style planner, and this eventually became my work planner where I was keeping track of all of the claims that I touched or that I reviewed for that day. So I'm really liking it. It sits on the corner of my work desk, and it's there. So the Sweet Freckled Weekly Diary is now in the Moterm Fuchsia cover that you see here. And let's see, flipping. Oh yeah, so I think I'm about to do a flip through here of April really quick. I like this particular planner because it does not have all of the writing at the top and the bottom that the traditional Hobonichi Weeks does. So you get more room, but the only thing about it is that when you purchase Hobonichi style kits, they don't really fit So you have to, you know, the strip that goes down the side, you usually have to cut those, or you have to use some other different header. I'm just showing you the interior of my pockets here. I have a couple of stickers from Sweet Freckled Weekly Designs. Y'all, I'm just gonna say SFD. That's a little tongue twisting there, but all of those in the front pockets are from SFD, except the girl that I happened to cut out from a planner, some Happy Mail that I got from Designs by Misha, who is my sorority sister. Washi card by Eslo Planning. I previously have done a flip of this setup, so if you're interested in watching that, it is in my videos. You can go back to my videos and find that setup planner for Sweet Freckled Weekly Designs Diary. And this is my setup for, let's see, is that for May? Yes, this is for May. I believe this is actually a kit from Eslo Planning. Yep, it is. Tabs are from Sweet Freckled Designs as well. So the first week of April, my on-the-go planner, as you can see, I tried to go pretty minimal. And then I printed off this image from, I think, Pinterest, printed it on some light blue vellum, tipped it in, and then I just journaled about Easter, because this was the week of Easter, and just saying that it was different because of how my kids are grown and how I miss, you know, the Easter egg hunts, and you know. So this week I tried to do something different. Instead of using the planner this way, I decided to use it horizontally, and then at the top I made vertical columns for like the temperature, what I'm doing for PR, to do events, cleaning, and then the mood. And I kind of like that. I didn't actually like, you know, splitting it up like that, but I like that, you know, I had that and it's with me on the go. This week, I went back to the way that it's supposed to be. I'm not going to say the way that it's supposed to be, but you know what I mean. And yeah, you can see some weeks there's not a lot that I write in here because I do work from home. So yeah. And then I did a little track over here for exercise. I really need to get on this exercise, y'all, because I want to look good in my bikini come the summer. So no exercise that week, tracking my skincare, and then allergy medicines because, you know, the rain, the pollen, the seasons change, and I have really bad allergies. So my tracking my allergy medicine. And then I just journaled about the week. And this kit was from Eslo Planning. I think it's called My Cottage. Yeah, that's the name of the kit, My Cottage. And then I'm back to the horizontal split with the vertical columns. So I've got my work schedule here. I've got the temperature. Oh, I didn't do yesterday's temperature. And then the to-do, and then PR, and anything special or anything that would come up. And let's see, my mood. So I need to go back. And then at the bottom, my spending. Like Friday, I paid my mom's bill. And then I did I paid Blue Link for my car. Because I like the auto. I like being able to start my car, right? if I do go somewhere, I like to be able to start it before I get in it, if it's cold, if it's hot. So you can do that from just like the little app on the phone. Okay. And then we are set up for May using Coffee Monster Co. So this will be tomorrow. And I'm going to track my spending. Got a place down here to write. Free write, journal, whatever, brain dump, and then actual to-dos. And yeah. So let's see, back here. I got this idea from, I think it's Mama of More Plans, about keeping a health tracker. You guys, if you don't do this, I urge you to do it, because when you, I did one for March, and then for April. So I've got a spot in my planner where I've kind of marked off for the remainder of the year so I can keep them all together. And if you do not do this, I recommend it, because it is so helpful, especially when you go to the doctor. And, you know, the doctor's always asking you, like, have you been experiencing this? Or what other symptoms have you been having? And I enjoy it. Like, well, I don't enjoy, like, having to track things in it, but it's very, very helpful. I know as I age, I'm starting to have a lot of problems with stiffness, soreness, and like my mom has osteoporosis, and we have different cancers and things that run in our family. So for me, when I feel or have a symptom that doesn't feel right, I will document it. And so I know like April, and this could have been because of the weather change. I wrote a lot the first 2 weeks of April about, different things, different aches, noses, my nose, what I took that, to help alleviate the symptoms. So I've already got mine set up for May. It's ready to go. So I don't, it's nice to have it set up. So if something does come up, you can just flip and write it down. And let's see, what else do I have back here? Just some journaling pages. At the back of this, you get tons of pages to journal with. And then I've got my savings tracker, which I have not been saving, guys, because I have been helping my son. And I tell you, I'm ready to about kick him to the curb. He was my firstborn, and I probably did baby him a lot, but he's got to get a little better with his money and his spending. So you guys, that is it. This is probably the longest video I have ever done. But I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. So we are in quarter 2 with the Sweet Freckled Weekly Diary, the Hobonichi Cousin, and the new Happy Planner for social media. I will see you guys on the next plan with me. It has been fun. I hope you enjoyed the flip through. I hope you enjoyed the updates. If you have any questions about anything or you want more information, just please leave me a comment down below. And if this is your first time stopping by, thank you so much. I appreciate you taking the time out to watch my video. And if this is some content that interests you, think about subscribing and sticking around. I will talk to you guys on the next video. Bye.